What's up, guys? It's your boy Marcus back for another video on Spiritual Academy. Today we're going to be talking about past lives and karmic contract. Alright, y'all, so first off I want to talk about how our past lives affect us in this way, okay? And I'm going to share some knowledge, but with every video I share, in general, just take what resonates for you and leave the rest, because what I say may not resonate with you. But so we have all these people say we all have these past lives. We all have past lives, right? Past experiences. Whether you're a starseed that come from Lyra, Andromeda, wherever your star origins are, if you are a starseed, or if you're not a starseed, whether you're earth seed that only had incarnations on this planet, right? Main incarnations on this planet, whatever. But the main thing I want to talk about is that the past lives and how connections we have in this lifetime, how our past lives connect us in this lifetime, how it all plays into this specific lifetime, right? So we have a lot of knowledge and experience, right, that comes in from like a soul perspective, right? Like the soul or the energetic being incarnates into different experiences, right? Different realities, different avatars and stuff like that, in different realities, different timelines, okay? So it's interesting because the awareness that I'm getting now, and like some of the beliefs I have before, right, it's shifting. Like my perspectives on things are shifting when it comes to that. So right now it's like, and this information I'm getting is like, there is no time, right? We all know, we all perceive that, okay, time really doesn't exist, right? But we still use this time, right? It's fun to, I feel like it's fun to use this time, right? Not let the time use you. I feel like you're running out of time, because that's just an illusion, right? It's just a clock. And it's the thing that Billy Carson said. Shout out to him. He was like, man, time don't exist, but clocks do, right? So they have a clock in a way to kind of like limit the time, or limit, oh man, I gotta rush here at 2 p.m., right? So that's why they have all these dentist appointments, and everything in the whole matrix right now has a time. Like if you go into Walmart, girl, it's packed right now, come back at a later time, or come back at 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the world around us now, isn't it? It's like this illusion of time where, okay, boom, Walmart closed at 12 p.m. Let me go there. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like puts you in this illusion of, this is what it is, right? Boom, boom, boom. Just like I say, oh my God, I'm gonna speak about this a little later, but this is how people are like, oh my God, I don't have enough time, this and that, right? Because when you realize, right, we come here to go through soul lessons, right? It's not just our soul lessons and lessons we have to learn and playing out our karma as well, but it's also us serving, right? It's also us serving others, right? And the way I serve others is about sharing my knowledge, about sharing my experiences. There's a lot of people out there that just are going through a lot right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the live stream, if y'all caught the live last night, or a couple of days ago, actually y'all seeing this on like the 17th, but y'all caught the live on the 12th, go back and watch that. But I was speaking about I was speaking about unity consciousness, and I was speaking about all these things, and I kind of lost my train of thought there. 404. But yeah, we all go through these life lessons. We all go through soul growth and evolution, right? So it's like these lifetimes, right? We come here to experience certain experiences, to be put in certain places, or have to go through certain experiences that we chose to kind of experience, to push ourselves in a way. And even now, looking at like the whole earth process, the ascension process that everyone is going through right now, like individually, collectively, mainly on a collective level, right? But look at the evolution and ascension that everyone is going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is on their own pathway journey, because, right, everyone is the creator of their own experiences. They're the co-creator of their own experiences. So you drive the boat, but I feel like for so long, your karma and the energy and the negative energies that in cycles, the negative energy cycles that you've been in past lives and this life, right? You have to play out these energies, right? That's being sad, that's going through fear, that's going through all these experiences, up until the point where you're allowed now to stop it. And I'm going through a period of transformation and change where it's like, the karmic cycles, the pain, like all the suffering is over, but that don't mean nothing, because on this journey there's always gonna be challenges, there's always gonna be obstacles. That's just life, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, especially when you're let's go back to what I was saying, right? When we go through our soul lessons, we go through this transformation, right? It's just putting ourselves in situations. Just like we come here to earth, right? When you come through the earth, you come through the veil, I won't even say you really forget things. It's just you always have the knowledge within, but your conscious mind, it's like the ego takes front, so you forget. You short term memory, like that long term memory, like you forget those past lives, you forget that. But the thing you keep, right, you never forget. It's always within you, right? But consciously, your human attachment self forgets it, right? Because you come into experience life without knowing who your true God self, right? Who you truly are as a soul, right? As a divine being, as an energetic being, as a light being. So you come here through the veil, you forget, right? And we choose to forget so we can have the experience, right? Of not knowing anything higher, of not knowing how to break free from these cycles, right? We have to experience these cycles, and sometimes we have lifetimes where most of the times that we have lifetimes, we have to come back. That just means you have karma that you have to play out, that has to play out in your life, along with others. Just don't believe me. This is where it comes with karma contracts, because you think, okay, I'm going through my karma. No, it's people that are involved in that sometimes, most of the time, that are involved in that karma or dishing out karma or certain experiences that you have to go through. Sometimes are a result of karma from another lifetime or aspect of you, which is a lifetime, right? A Lyran aspect of you, Arcturian aspect of you, right? Egyptian goddess aspect of you. We have so many aspects. I feel these aspects are just other versions of us, lifetimes of us, like higher consciousness, higher awareness versions of us, right? Because you have the thing where it's like, okay, we are the incarnate, right, in the physical vessel, right? We are the incarnate. Then you have your higher self, which is in 5D, is seeing everything. It's kind of like guiding your life, which is still you. It's still you at the end of the day, right? But it's like your human self sometimes can't comprehend that the things that's happening in life, whether you see them as bad as good, like you're directing this. Your higher self is directing this, which is you, right? So it's the higher aspect, the higher conscious you, the all-knowing you, that God self you, right? That's directing, that's guiding you. 11 o'clock. Yeah, that is guiding you towards where you need to be. Okay, and I feel like a lot of us go through the pain, the fear, the doubt, and these energies are so. These energies, right? Okay, these energies. A lot of us have to go through these energies, and that shit is not easy. I'm telling you firsthand, it's not easy, right? We came here to experience these things, but when we actually hear it, we experience like, damn, why I have to go through this? Damn, why I have to heal this, right? You're like, dang, man. And this is video I watched. He was like, okay, what? He was like, okay, so what's up with this? What's up with Angel? I like Angel, right? And he was like, man, we're the divine creators. Why aren't we millionaires? Why aren't we? And it was just like, bro, like, I just think back, did you sign that in your soul contract, right? Did you actually put this down here, right? So most of the times, mainly all of the time, we're not aware of the soul contracts we've set in place. We're not aware of the experiences we set ourselves up to experience, whether you see that as good or bad, right? When I was younger, I had broken leg and I was in the hospital for God knows how long. But I got an experience to where I had to get my calf muscle removed because I had caught gangrene. So it's experiences that I've been through that I look back on. Okay, these things have to happen. This set me up for life so I can receive income in a place where I wasn't able to. 11th grade, I got sick, was in the hospital for a week. So it's just I feel like it just now, like even today, y'all, I take time because I would just be outside. So I just stepped outside. Someone just told me to step outside today, right? Someone told me to step outside. I stepped outside today, and I was just sitting there, right? And I was just grateful. I was just in a grateful state, And as I sat there, I just saw the birds, like whole clumps of birds, just coming around, just, you know, just nature, right? And now I just felt a huge sense of gratitude and thankfulness, you know, that I woke up this morning, that I'm able to still help, that I'm able to still serve, that I'm able to still create the life that I want. You know, a lot of people in this society, right, it's a lot of people that are unawakened, that don't have that knowledge, right, that's their experience, that they want to choose that. But it's like every day, it's like we take so much for granted, bro. And it's something like we take so much for granted. Like even today, I was like, bro, you know, I don't feel like doing a video, right? I don't feel like doing a video today. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it then. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Man, you never know. You know what I'm saying? So let me do it today. Let me actually put the energy out there, right? Because these videos, dude, it's just to serve, right? To share the information, to spread it out there, and help be service to the collective today. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I did live yesterday, okay, I did live yesterday. You know, let me just chill it. Let me just, you know what? No, let me get up today. Let me be productive, right? You never know when you leave this earth. You know it. And so, it's a lesson where I'm just learning, like, more and more, like, be grateful for every second, bro. Every second, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, be grateful for your family that you have around you. Be grateful for the air you breathe. Be grateful for the food you ever eat. Be grateful that you can walk out into the earth and be grounded within your body in this moment, because life is short. It's temporal, dude. We're only here for a short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And it's, you know, it's big. You know, it's huge. And I feel like we incarnate to experience these, to have these experiences, but to also, like, you know, live, right? We're here to live life. We're here to have fun. We're here to be joyful. You know what I'm saying? Not only to serve, because serving is joyful. Serving is it just you brings you this happiness, this joy, right? To be able to help and share information, to shed light on areas that people may have not even seen a way out. You know, and I'm just grateful to be of service, man. I'm just grateful to be here, to be able to share my knowledge, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's this thing I learned, I was learning, like, you know, this saying that I got from, I was on my phone. Y'all ever heard of this new Hogwarts Legacy game, right? I was like, okay, let me go on their little website. Let me just, you know, go through these lessons. Okay, go through this quiz. You know, learn my house, learn my one, and my, you know, all this stuff. And there's one thing said, how do you want to be remembered? I want to be remembered as this and that. How do I want to remember by this? You know, and it was like this one thing that said, I don't want to be remembered by my death. I want to be remembered by my life, the things I did while I was here, the people I inspired. You know, the people that I helped, people that I shed light on, the love that I gave to everything around me. You know what I'm saying? And that really impacted me in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it made me see things differently. Like, I'm seeing things differently anyway. You know, like, I'm being more grateful every day. I'm being more humble. Like, I come to the videos, I don't just be like, oh yeah, I learned this. I'm way more advanced. Yeah, I learned this, but I'm just teaching. Nah, it's not about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's about sharing information and not being the egotistical mindset that, yo, just because I'm telling, like, I just showed this, like, the other live. Like, at the live, go back to that live on the 12th. I just said this. I was like, bro, the information that I have, most of the times, I don't even want to share. I'm like, I'm still learning. Let me master this before I'm able to speak anything. And Spirit like, no, share the information you have, right? I'm still learning. All the information I'm teaching y'all, I'm still using. Sometimes I mess up. Sometimes yesterday it's been rainy, but I haven't been out in nature in about a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Like, today it's bright, so I'm going out there for about an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was just like, I was just like, bro, like, enjoy the time you have here, and enjoy serving, enjoy being on your purpose, because we're going through this ascension, but everybody said, okay, the earth is going to split, and your body's going to transform, and then others saying, oh yeah, we're going to split. It's like, you don't know. We don't know everything that's going to. We know it's ascension of consciousness, right? But it's ascension of us as a collective back to unity consciousness. But we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if one day they can be like, okay, it's time, flash, and we just back to our energy beings without a human. We just don't know, right? That's just something we don't have control of. We're just here to spread the knowledge, to use our purpose to help the collective wake up to their purpose, right? So we can all come together. We don't know when that ascension gonna pop off to the point where we're being activated, right? We're being activated spiritually, mentally, physically, to tune into our gifts and abilities to be able to be of help here. But we do not know when that ascension hits, and sources like, all right, y'all, we pulling y'all to 5D. That doesn't mean you're going to keep that physical body. You know, that doesn't mean, it's just certain aspects to it you don't know. And I feel like it's just, now I'm in a mindset of where I'm like, bro, you know what, I don't care, right? I'm in the now moment. The decisions I make now is going to reflect to that future. So I ain't worried about the future because I'm already creating that now. Why would I worry about the future, right? That hasn't happened yet, that doesn't even exist yet, because I'm still creating it right now. So let's focus on now. Let's focus on what I can do now. Let's focus on how I can change now. Let's focus on how I can be my best self today that's going to impact that future, right? Because we all know, man, we don't want anything to hurt us. We don't want to go through experiences from the past and painful and this. We don't want it. We know that. But you have to surrender that because you never know. You have to surrender that because you never know. God be like, okay, y'all finna go through this shelf. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're going to lose some family members, or you're going to go through experiences that is going to go through ego death, and you transcend it. You just don't know. So let's not focus on, oh my God, this, oh my God, fear. And a lot of us fear leaving this body. A lot of us fear not being in control. A lot of us fear a lot of things. And it's just, I'm still dealing with this now. Like, I'm still dealing with this heavy. And I feel like spirit is heavy on my ass right now. I'm telling you. In love and light, right? For my high is good, but they're heavy on my ass right now. Because it's a lot of shit I still have to release, right? It's things I have to work on. Bro, I am not perfect here. Okay? We are. Listen. Like, we need to stop seeing ourselves as flawed, because we're not. We're saying, and this is just saying, I'm gonna have to look up that, but there was like, stop seeing yourself as flawed, right? Because your magic, your powers is in the world that constricts that makes you view yourself as flawed. You are not a flawed being. Everything about you is exactly the way Source designed you. It's exactly the way you chose to exist and to express yourself in that way. You know, and this just went off a tangent. Like, I wasn't even supposed to talk about this. Just to let you know, I was meant to speak about this today. But man, I'm listening. I'm still learning, and I feel like being of service, coming on these videos, it's helping me integrate parts of myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like serving is really helping me integrate parts of myself, so I can let go of the fear, let go of the doubt, let go of needing to be in control. Because there's gonna be a lot of situations you're gonna be in control. Everybody have to leave this plane one day. You are not in control of that, right? You are not, unless we ascend to 5D and we are still in our physical bodies that is transformed. Because I've seen videos like, you know, we return to our crystalline being. Okay, if that is happening, we will keep our bodies and we go to 5D. Once you go to 5D, you are going to be your complete God self. There will be nothing holding you back from creating. And you choose to consciously leave the body to go on to the next round, to do whatever, right? To go through that process of viewing your life after, you know, lessons. You just don't know. We always think, okay, when you go to the next side, y'all, we are in an astral form and we're able to see. We just don't know yet. We're not there, right? There's a lot of us that can see beyond that. Yes, man, there's a lot of us out here that can see and that understands what goes on after the fact, right? But everyone's perspective on it is different. And this is where it's the point. It's where change your perspective about things, because when you change your perspective, you change your outer world. You change how you see things. Period. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I feel like my perspective is changing. I feel like my mentality is heavily changing, and I feel like I am changing spiritually, inside out, and I have been since my journey. But especially last year to this year right here. This year, y'all, I'm telling y'all, spirit finna be on y'all ass. Okay, 11/22, spirit. Look, it's for our highest good, and I'm thankful to spirit, because it was time I was going through, and I'll share that. I want to share this because I feel like somebody needs to hear it. I don't know why it came up, but we're gonna share it. Okay. In the beginning of this year, I was going through, and I still believe to be going through some type of egoic transition from ego or ego death, whatever you want to call it. Or just a transition, whether that's merging with my higher self, whether that's evolving to that state, I don't know. But I was going through a period where I kept feeling this intense fear, like I was gonna die or something was gonna bad was gonna happen, this and that, right? I kept feeling this feeling, or I kept seeing things around me and fearing this energy, right? Right? And it was periods to where it was just terrifying fear, just there. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was so strong. It was just an unwavering energy. Like, I just couldn't shake it at all, right? And it was this time I was in the car, and you know, I'm thinking, okay, so this gonna happen, that, right? And I'm driving. I'm well, not driving, but I'm in the backseat driving to an appointment. And as I'm driving, I'm thinking all these thoughts in my head, like, oh my God, wreck, this and that, right? So as I'm driving, I see, you know, spirit is, you know, we're driving, we're on the highway, right? But I keep seeing this billboard. Every time I look to this billboard, spirit saying injured, question mark, you thought you was gonna be injured, question mark, right? I kept going, oh, car wreck, question mark, like, they're letting you know, bro, we got you, right? And as I'm going, as I'm turning this corner to this last street road to get to my appointment, I see just like billions of birds going by above me, like, let me know, bro, ain't nothing's gonna happen to you. Calm down. You know, it's just letting me know, because it's like, bro, I am heavily, and we are heavily as a collective going through heavy spiritual tests right now of your faith and what you truly believe in right now. You are being heavily tested every day. Every day. You know what I'm saying? It's times where in some videos, y'all probably didn't notice this, because when I'm in videos, I just channel and my energy is high, and I'm just happy because I serve. But it's some days where these thoughts pop up, and I just be in a certain mood, and I try to shift that, right? Today was kind of one of those days, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, it's just, I feel like it's just spirit asking me, are you going to sit in this energy? Are you going to let this energy just consume you? Or are you going to cut that shit out, step up, and allow the energy to leave, right? Let go of these energies, these fears, these doubts, right? Are you going to sit in this energy, or are you going to stand up and have faith that no matter where you're going, it's guided, right? And that's what that car ride was just telling me, like, oh, you thought you was going to be in a wreck, question mark, wreck, question mark? You know what I'm saying? Like, freaking, accident, question mark? Spirit was just letting me know, like, it's the ego, it's the mind. You have to let go, right? It's ego, because when you're going through ego, that's when you're going through transformation spiritually. The ego tries to cling on. It puts out fear. Oh my God, this is happening over here. Oh my God, what if this happens? Oh, it's not happening. You are the creator of your own experiences. Yes, you are limited. This is a very limited time we're on right now. You never know when people are going to pass or going to change. You just don't know. But why worry about that shit when you are alive right now? That's the thing. You are alive right now. You can change right now. You can evolve right now. And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this is just going to be past live and karmic contracts. But this is just what the message that had to come out today. You know what I'm saying? And dude, it just, I'll still name it that because I did talk about this, but this was heavy. This came through today, and I feel like this is a message to myself as well, but this is a message to y'all out there. Bro, if y'all are going through some things, bro, don't let that junk hold you down. It's a lot of times that spirit put us in hermit to deal with it, and we are so low and depressed and fearful and in these doubt energies. But the message is, though, no matter what energy you're in, you have the power to pull yourself out of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting chills right now. You have the power to pull yourself out of that. You are your own co-creator. Don't let these energies, these low vibrational energies, these patterns, these old cycles keep you anchored down so you can't be free and into this new phase of life. You know what I'm saying? And this is the message, bro. You know, and that's why it comes to play with our past lives, because we've already went through these past lives. We already experienced it. They're all existing now because there's no time. And higher realms, everything is happening now. You and that in Syrian lifetime, you keep thinking of, you keep getting memories of, that shit is happening right now in another timeline somewhere. It's happening right now, right? Everything, all these lifetimes, right? All these experiences that we've had, we still carry it now. We're just in the lifetime of boom, this is our lifetime right now. We know we've had lifetime experience. We're aware of it, right? But we call it, okay, these are past lives. No, these are current lifetimes that are happening simultaneously with this lifetime that we've already experienced, right? Or that we probably still will experience some other lifetimes ahead of us, right? But there's a timeline we're on to where this is a new timeline. This is a new earth, a new energy, a new shift. And we have to choose. Are you going to stay in that old energy? Are you going to still be that same person that you had to become? Not who you are, but that person that you had to become, right? That ego mind that you had to become to protect yourself from these energies. Or are you going to break free from that cycle and step into a new you? And that's just the message, bro. Like, that's all I have to say, y'all. Like, just know that this is all a part of the process, man. Incarnation process, life lessons, right? Calling your higher self, calling your spirit team, yo. They're around you. They come here. They're with you. They come here when you incarnate, and they're with you when you transition to the next realm. And it's just the energy of knowing that, bro. Look, I don't know when my time is gonna be up here, but I'm gonna make every fucking moment count. And that's all I gotta say. I'm out of here. Again, your boy Marcus, man. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Spiritual Academy. I'm out of here. Peace.